And we get disgusting.
I gotta make a couple videos here right now in response to some comments. So,
You're making one or putting one together?
I'm making one right now. I do put one together. I need to do that too. But
Let's put my headphones on, right?
yeah, please. Thank you. Hi, friends. Host Derek here, talking with famous people. I would like to address a comment by, well, I'll do another Kia Han one. I'll do that first, I guess. Okay. Referencing the idea of cognitive functions as being attention-based predispositions, would you say the same thing about introversion? In other words, are you confident that no matter how far neuroscience progresses, it could never discover that introversion corresponds to some actual underlying biological configuration that varies meaningfully from one individual to another, because it can't possibly be a physical thing that exists in the real world? I mean, I don't think the question needs to be answered definitively because, first of all, you're assuming it only goes one direction, that the physical structure is the cause of a consciousness. But that's not necessarily the case. You know, obviously the brain has a plasticity that makes it responsive to environmental conditions, and it's going to reflect differentiation according to environmental conditions. So there's no reason to necessarily assume that the causality goes one direction and not the other direction. And it's like, for example, what you're trying to do here, this whole thing is built on trying to pin me in the following fashion. You're basically saying, well, look, is there some correlate we can find with Alzheimer's disease or not? Yes, aluminum passing the blood-brain barrier. And then you're assuming aluminum causes Alzheimer's disease and building this whole fucking thing off that. But of course, Alzheimer's disease could weaken the barrier such that it allows aluminum in. Just as reasonable an explanation for the appearance of aluminum in higher levels in the corpses of dead Alzheimer's patients than in others. In the brains of corpses, dead brains. So, all right. So the answer is no or yes. I don't know what the answer to that question is. Would I say the same thing about introversion? In other words, that there's no corresponding thing? No. No, I don't think cognitive functions are different from introversion in that respect. I think cognitive functions as well represent a manner of human existence that's going to reflect upon the brain in some fashion, upon the physical structure of the brain in some fashion. I think that the difficulty lies here in that you insist on making things causally reducible that aren't. So the nature of an emergent function is that it's not causally reducible. Consciousness is exactly one such thing. Introversion, well, I guess this matter is addressed somewhat in my new table that I'm making about this other stuff that I'm talking about. I'll explain it in a different video though. But I'm explaining some of that stuff right here, okay, in this table. But I'm not done with it yet. Anyway, I think this is interesting here. A lot of research in psychology and social sciences is carried out primarily, if not solely, for the purpose of furthering our understanding without there necessarily being any further or practical usefulness. The knowledge is intended to serve. From that perspective, determining whether the dichotomy of the cognitive functions correspond more directly to underlying genetics biology would certainly prove useful for the knowledge training purposes if for no other reason. Yeah, it would be nice to know. I'm not opposed to it. I'm all for the power of discourse to impact people's perspectives in general. So that's why I'm doing this stuff. That's why I'm making that table, right? I'm making it to understand things better as best I can. What? I don't know what she's doing. She's dancing. I see.
Hi, Eric.
Yeah, I'd like to know. It would be nice if there was some sort of corresponding physical thing. I'm not opposed to it in principle. All right. Well, I didn't really read this paragraph. It would potentially be significant interest whether what evolution shaped or produced was the IESNTF-JP dichotomies. JP doesn't count the same as the other ones. It's wrong because of my explanation. So are the 8 functions second order side effects, or did evolution produce and shape those 8 functions with 4 dichotomies being the second order side effects, the second order effects? Yeah, I am addressing that a lot in this table. It's about instrumental and absolute, right? So it's like, which one's an instrumental value, which one's an absolute value? Tiffany, do I need to pay you right now? Is that why you're here?
No, I'm just trying to say hi.
I do, don't I?
No.
Oh, I'm muted.
You just trying to say hi.
Oh, but I do need to pay you right now, huh?
I don't think so. Don't think pay me early this month.
I don't remember.
Was that long?
I can't remember.
I'll go back and look. I'll check.
All right, thank you, and let me know, okay?
But hi.
Hi, how are you? I was muted, so if anybody's been talking, I was unaware of it. I just unmuted right now. I didn't realize that.
I haven't talked to you in a while, so I was trying to say hi.
Well, you know what? Instead of saying hi, why don't you say bye to the viewing audience at the end of this video here, because we're drawing it to a close right now. Why don't you take us out with your witty repartee, Tiffany?
Okay, well, this has been Talking with Famous People. Thanks for watching, and remember, eat plenty of cheese.
It's a strong ending, Tiffany. Strong ending. Good job. You get 5 points for that.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. Points matter a lot.
Oh, so much.
What am I doing? I'm uploading. That's what I'm doing. Hi there, Janelle. I just made a super fancy video. Yeah. I talked about a lot of super fancy stuff. Yeah.
About 2 weeks before you got to pay me.
Okay, cool. I'm going to upload this response to Poop Face.
Jesus.
Let's see.
So you married yet?
Almost. Now we're gonna get married probably. She says January maybe. She said I have to propose to her first though.
It seems like a little bit more reasonable than after 1 month.
But she also said I have to propose to her first.
Well, that's technically how it goes.
I don't think I should have to propose to her because we already agreed to marry.
You're right. She could propose to you.
I know, but she doesn't want to do that. Janelle, what's your take?
Those are the two options. You get engaged before you get married.
All right. So my position is, if we've already decided when we're going to get married, then there's no need to propose. Who wants to argue on behalf of the other side, which is Kimberly's position, that I should propose anyway?
Well, you know what? You care about this woman, right?
Yeah.
You like her. You want to please her. You know, maybe that's one of the things that she wants. If she wants to be proposed to, like, what better reason do you need than that?
I don't know. Monetary reward.
I didn't think that's what you were trying to get out of this.
Just a joke. I don't expect that for a proposal. No, but I just think, okay, proposals are expensive because then you got to buy a diamond ring.
Well, you could just buy a ring she likes if she's not the kind of person that buys into the whole diamond scam.
She says she'll only accept 4 carats as a minimum.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, that's pretty big, right? And she's like, eh.
I don't even know what carat this is, but this was the ring that I proposed to my ex with that she threw on the floor at some point when we were fighting, when we were breaking up. So now I wear it. It's good enough for me. It wasn't good enough for her.
It wasn't the ring, Tiff.
I know it wasn't. But she did make a point to say about how she wanted the ring the whole time.
There was something wrong with her finger. That was the problem.
There was a lot more than something wrong with her finger.
Janelle, how are your fingers this morning? What do you think about the proposal thing? Are you typing?
Did you get your coffee? Yeah.
Like, diamonds are such a big scam. That's the thing that bothers me the most about
the whole time. She wants that special memory, so just do it. But she wants it.
The thing that bothers me is the minimum 4 carat thing. What the fuck does that have to do with making a special memory? I'm almost switched to Eric's side just after hearing that.
You know what's a truly special? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Janelle.
Is that a serious thing? She really does want 4 carat minimum ring?
No.
Okay.
You
God, I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I was gonna be like, I'm done. I don't think you should even marry this girl.
Yeah, you should propose to her. It's like,
It's totally a joke. She didn't say anything about what kind of ring she needs.
Give her a ring with her birthstone on it instead of a diamond ring.
make it special. You know, like, I think you're lucky enough that she's moving as fast as you want to move, or she's at least trying to work with it. And I think giving her that one thing.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think giving her that one thing is reasonable. My voice sounds awful right now.
I think it sounds delightful. It's got extra character. You sound like an old sea dog.
That's what I would like to hear about her voice.
Anyway, no, she didn't say anything about what kind of ring that I had to get.
Okay. Oh, I love the opal rings. The opal rings are beautiful. I don't know if she's an opal, though.
I don't know either. I did look at a ring yesterday at a pawn shop. It was a pretty good ring. It was, but it was only like $25. So I don't know if that's a fancy enough ring. It's a pretty cool ring, though. It was silver and turquoise. We've already agreed that if we're going to have bands, they'll just be plain gold wedding bands. I've suggested reusing our old wedding rings.
Yeah, I think that's supposedly a no-no.
She says that's not a good idea. I don't know. It just seems like it's a whole lot of rigmarole. But then I'm the one who wants to get married at a church. I want to find a.
I don't think you want to get married in the church. You just want to say what you want to say in that church. You told me.
What did I say? Oh, yeah. I had this plan to say, the whole ceremony is totally normal. And then, do you take Eric as your husband? And Kimberly goes, I do. And then they go, and do you take Kimberly as your wife? I go, abso-motherfucking-lutely. That would be a wake-up call to the assembled personages.
And that's the only reason you want to get married in the church.
Well, there's lots of reasons.
Have ulterior motives for everything.
I'd also like to go out of the church to Top Billin' playing as we walk out of the church. That would be the exit song for the exit march. Are you guys familiar with Top Billin'?
No.
I will bring the truth to you right now, okay?
Okay.
And then you'll know after that. Bringing the truth. That's what I do every day.